Here's a story out of News Punch, and there's new reports that this is being investigated again. NBC News: Hillary Clinton covered up pedophile ring at State Department. You wonder why Matt Lauer, for all his problems, got let go. He didn't do a good enough job covering this up. Then I'll get to the latest developments on this front. Massive pedophile ring busted by cops. Let's go ahead and roll this clip.
Over here, we are following this breaking news out of Washington. Some serious allegations this morning facing the State Department.
That's right. According to internal State Department memos, the agency might have called off or intervened in investigation into possibly illegal and inappropriate behavior within its ranks, allegedly to protect jobs and avoid scandals. This concerns the time that Hillary Clinton was Secretary of State. We want to get right to NBC's chief White House correspondent, Chuck Todd, with the latest. Chuck, good morning to you.
Good morning, Savannah. You know, there's an old saying in Washington that the cover-up is worse than the crime. But in this case, both parts of it are disturbing. Allegations of prostitution and pedophilia, and allegations that those crimes were somehow covered up or not looked into. So the State Department this morning is having to respond to those claims and those investigations of misconduct by State Department officials, including by an ambassador and security agents attached to then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. And the allegations are that these investigations were whitewashed, quashed altogether, and that those orders came from high up.
NBC News has obtained documents related to ongoing investigations into some disturbing allegations involving State Department personnel and at least one ambassador. A State Department memo says the ambassador, quote, routinely ditched his protective security detail in order to solicit sexual favors from both prostitutes and minor children. The memo also says a top State Department official directed department investigators to, quote, cease the investigation into the ambassador's conduct. It's just one of what another document describes as, quote, several examples of undue influence from top state officials.
Okay, so let's go ahead and get into the breaking news that just came in. Andrew Gillum said, Hillary, you must be exhausted on Twitter because you've been running through a real Donald Trump small mind for a long time. So a groveling, sycophantic statement. And she says, I can handle it, blessed with stamina. And thankfully, I didn't stay up last night watching InfoWars. And then they know, this is the audience that got Trump elected over the top. We're the reboot of America. We're the 1776 poll star between myself and Trump. And it's true. It's the people. And then, as they say, mad prophet of the Tea Party, as they said 8 years ago, and then Trump. And that's why they want to shut down. Because we're about to do this. You just saw that report. Well, it's back in the news. It's being investigated because of the NXIVM cult trial. It's now come out in court that